Well, good morning, YouTube. I have some good news or bad news depending on your perspective on things. The 355 project is dead.
So are you recording all of the nefarious activities?
If you're new to the channel, my name is Dan and this is my garage, and this channel is all about the supercar ownership experience. And we've been working on this 355, which is actually not our car. It is a friend of the channel's car, I guess is the best way to say it. So we had made a deal where we were going to do the major service on the car. He was going to pay for the parts, and at the end, we were going to sell it and then split some of the profit based on a value of the car at the time. So we had been doing some work on it. We had taken out basically the engine down to the block, and because, well, it needs some work. So we've been wrenching on it for quite a long time, and it became a challenge getting some of the logistics behind the car to move forward. So for example, just getting those heads off to machine shop was going to take more than a month. So they had been in the queue to go to machine shop, and everything seemed like it was going to move along, albeit slowly. And we had started pushing out the cylinder liners. So actually, here is one of the cylinder liners right here. So we were going to have to send those out. So it was just taking a very, very long time. And so then out of the blue, a broker that I've worked with before on some supercars reached out to me and said, "Hey, do you happen to have a red tan 355 GTS in manual?" And I said, "Actually, we do. But it's torn apart." And frankly, the owner of the car wasn't really interested in selling at this point. He wanted it to get finished. So the broker says, "Well, I have a client who's very interested in the car and would like to make an offer." And I said, "Well, give me an offer and I'll take it to the owner and we'll see what happens." So he did. And we went back and forth a few times, talked to the owner, and eventually, well, anyway, long story short, we came to a deal. So they bought the 355 as is, torn apart, and I think it's partly because the value of these cars have gone up so much that once the car is put back together, they're going to be okay on the car. So it still is obviously needing engine work and everything, but they have already done this sort of stuff in the past, so they're used to it, so this is nothing new to them. So hey, it worked out pretty good. So as it sits, the car is going to be picked up in a few days, so we have to go put back in the engine cradle, even though the engine isn't in it, so that the car can be moved onto a trailer, and then they're going to, of course, pick up all the parts and all that stuff. So I have to drive down to Adam's house, and we're going to put back together some of the 355 and get all the parts together and just make sure it's ready to rock and roll. I'm sorry, I guess we're not going to do the 355 project. And honestly, it kind of is a relief because it's not my car, and working on someone else's car is, well, I'm going to ban that from now on. I am not going to work on anyone else's car unless it's a friend of the channel, because it just is complicated. And it's not that this owner was complicated or hard to deal with at all. Quite the opposite. He was the most understanding, super easygoing guy. It's just that it's difficult for me. It puts pressure on me. I feel guilt that we couldn't move the project along fast enough. Every time we got to spend money, I need to make a phone call. That sort of stuff just is really, it's time consuming. So it's just not of interest to me versus when it's our car, we just do what we need to do, we can make things happen, whatever. So yeah, sorry guys, please stop asking, because I get that asked probably once a week. Someone's like, "Hey, if I buy this car, can you fix it up for me?" No, we will not. No, we are not going to do that. Sorry. So anyway, yeah, let's go see this 355. It's dirty, but it's, yeah, I guess we'll see it for one last time. Okay, YouTube, you have not seen the 355 in quite a while.
It's going away!
Hey, it's going away! Adam is super happy.
I am. I'm getting my garage back.
Well, we're gonna take the 355, put it on the lift, and reconnect the subframe and get the wheels on it. That way, at least it can roll. That's the objective today. All the other parts are up there. I don't know. We might bring those down or just probably leave them. Yeah. Honestly, I don't want to touch anything because then they can decide how they want to do it. So that's the goal today. We got to get this over there and make two parts become one again. All right, we're just taking off the casters and then...
Oh my God, YouTube, I have a chrome socket on this.
It could have exploded right there.
I could have, because it's got so much torque on it.
Yeah. So then basically we just got to line the frame and get it in there. Yay.
Hey, I got a confession. Been losing all momentum. Just because it's easy, well, that don't make it better. I wanna dig my hands deep down in the dirt. Take a walk along the street if I'm feeling dessert. All of this convenience just doesn't work for me. I wanna play with makes me sound ancient.
Okay, YouTube, it is back on its own four wheels. Sans engine. So, there we go. This sucker gets out of here in 2 days, or actually it's 4 days from now. Oh, 4 days. We wanted to get ahead of the game because we didn't know if like there was gonna be something we needed or whatever, but yeah, so we got that, bunch of parts up there, and of course the parts are still at the Howard for the engine. So it's gonna take 2 trips, but
They're gonna do that though, right?
they're gonna do that. They're gonna do the 2 trips. Well, we're gonna have to obviously go with them to help them. Basically, they didn't want us to pack stuff, so we said, okay, we won't pack stuff, which I get it. Like they want to make sure they're doing the packing right, and that's
I'm all for that.
yeah. They can pack out however they want. They can take as much time as they need. Not a problem for us. So anyway, yeah, this project is dead. Sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Yeah, at the same time, it's taking so long. Here's what we kind of concluded. We're not probably going to do any more engine out majors, at least anytime soon, because they take so much time and so much energy, and they really don't make any money, and it sounds stupid, but they don't really get many views. So I know you guys always say, oh, we love the DIY, and you do. The diehards, yeah, the hardcore fans love the DIY. They really don't do well on the channel, which sucks because we like doing the DIY. It's a lot of fun. But at the same time, we have a business to run and we have to be conscious of our time and what makes money and what gets views, unfortunately. So, yeah. We'll be doing, obviously, we got more projects coming on right now. So we still have to do a major service on the 575. I know we said no engine outs, but we still have a major service on the 575. That'll be fun because it'll just be a timing belt service. That'll be interesting. We have to fix a few things on the McLaren. We're still fixing up Daniel's F430 turdaria, which some of you said don't call it a turd, but he
does.
He does. He thinks it's funny.
Because he's cool as shit.
Yeah, because he's not a dumbass. So anyway, you guys need to chill. But that's gonna do it for this video. We obviously have a lot of cool car stuff. So like, share, and subscribe. Hit the notification bell. Go check out normalguysupercar.com. There you can buy parts and services for your car. And go check out NG Supercars. There we can check out our inventory. If you see a car you want, email us sales@ngsupercars.com. That's gonna do it for this one. You guys are amazing. We'll be seeing you soon. We'll be doing a lot of cool car stuff.
And it's not gonna be a free